Philly peeps, I have some bad news for you. Your EI sucks. And I'm not trying to be rude, Philadelphia, but early intervention in Philadelphia is really spooking me. It's scaring me. And I'll tell you why. No one asked me why, but I'll tell you why. Number one, I've said this before, but their budget is astronomical. They have plenty of money, millions and millions of dollars, to be able to render services to your little 3 to 5-year-olds until the end of June. It shouldn't be a disruption in your services for weeks and weeks and weeks at a time. But what happened is the city of Philadelphia claims they don't have enough money to service their children until July. So, what does that mean? That means no services for our kids. That means no makeup time. That was one thing too. Now, double check with your case managers, but I'm 99% sure no makeups anymore. I'm 99% sure there's one service day a week in which the providers can't work. It just goes on and on and on and on. It's very crazy. Huge city, huge budget, little care, little respect for us and our children, mainly our children, and it is annoying and it shouldn't be allowed, but it is, which is strange. Also, no, not trying to be rude to Philly, okay, because that's where I'm from. I grew up, I love blah blah. You should be checking on your child's team. So they're BSC. There's so many different levels of a behavioral consultant, right? So they're supervisors in the field of ABA. And again, I always say, if you don't like ABA, I don't care at all. So there's BSC, which is a behavioral specialist consultant, master's level. Only master's level, specific degrees and things like that. There is no licensure on that, okay? That is just going to school, getting a master's, and becoming a BSc. Most people don't allow that because you should not allow that. There's absolutely no reason that somebody without any licensure should be rendering services to your child. No, don't care. The other one is an LBS, which is a licensed behavioral specialist, and they have more trainings to take. They have to take different courses, things like that, and they become licensed through the state of Pennsylvania. The third one is a BCBA. So the BCBA is a board certified behavior analyst, and they are certified. They are the top, right? So they're the top in ABA. Supervisors in ABA are in charge of treatment plans. It took me a while to say that. Treatment plans, FBAs, data collection, training their supervisees, training their RBT, organization, session notes, this, that, the other. If you ever find out that someone who has no master's degree, no certification, no licensure, if you find out that they are actually the person doing those things by themselves on your child's case, huge red flag, huge problem. That should never be the case. Never, ever, ever. I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying something. I personally know, because I personally know that there are many companies, including our big Philadelphia early intervention provider, whom you guys know, that allow bachelor's level people, and no disrespect, bachelors, that doesn't mean you're not smart, that doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing, but I mean, that's not your position, right? I could be a police officer, but I'm not a homicide detective. Do you know what I mean? Different. So, they are allowing people without any certification, licensure, and degree to write your kids' treatment plans, okay? To be on the case with a supervisor who probably comes out once a week to see them. Check on it. And when they sign their session notes and when they sign their treatment plans, you'll see the person's name, and then above it you might see a supervising BCBA that signs off in the treatment plans. Inquire, get the details, see what's going on, what's your child's team, what's the qualifications, because, it's so, I mean, I think it's crazy how audacious and the audacity of people doing this. Big, huge companies, the people that service these big cities, they're the ones that are like, hey, I don't give two fucks about your kid, you, or their progress. I'm going to let somebody who doesn't have a bachelor's degree, again, render all the information for your child, services, blah, blah, blah. Don't get it. And again, you could have a GED. I don't care. I don't care at all. You could be an RBT with a GED, all those good things. But that doesn't mean that you can be a master's level position, right? Anyway, that was on my mind. That was really bugging me. And I don't know if everybody knows about that, but now you do. And you can be more proactive, and you can check out your kids' teams, and you can ask for their qualifications, and you can drive yourself crazy. But we're used to that. So, anyhow, if you have any suggestions on how to better contact our early intervention system in Philadelphia, or if you know anybody there that would like to reach out to me and I'll have a chat with them. You never know on these things. So, that's all.